Hey guys, Tristan here. So I'm just playing the tourist today. So I pushed myself a little hard with like the altitude training and the exercise yesterday. So today was kind of like, okay, need to like wind it back a little. I just did a walking tour instead. It's okay. It's okay. Like that kind of sounds a little stupid, doesn't it? Really, is like backing up the exercise, and I'll just do a walking tour and just like walk for hours. Yeah, the more I think about that, the more stupid that really sounds, doesn't it? Anyway, but it was cool. It was cool, and like I learned really cool stuff about this city, like the city of Denver. And just as a side note as well, walking tours. Whenever you travel somewhere, go on a walking tour. Like they're usually free, or and it costs a couple of bucks, or you do like or you tip your tour guide a few bucks, because you know what? It's the best way to actually learn about a city and like a place that you're visiting, because you're actually getting someone who's passionate about the city, who's doing it because they love the city and they want to share their knowledge of the city, and it's just a really cool way to actually like engage with your surroundings at like a level, like at ground level, and plus you get to some exercise as well. So it's a really cool thing to do. I loved doing them in London. I spent a bit of time in London, and I loved doing walking tours in London. They were awesome. And I try and do a walking tour wherever I go. I've got friends back in Brisbane. A friend of mine, she's one of the Brisbane greeters. That's what she does. She does walking tours. She does I think she does Segway tours as well, which is kind of cool. I want to like surprise her one week and just just appear on one of her tours. Anyway, yeah, so it's just like really cool. Like I love this city. This city is so cool. Like where I'm standing, where I'm filming this right now, it's like between like the civic hall, where the town council will meet. So it's behind me. Interesting, cool story about this. So the guy who like ordered it to be built back in like 1919 or 1920 or something. Yeah, like he was like really big and like really famous, and like did a lot for the city. But the artist he got to commission to actually do the statue at the top, at the very top there, like yeah, I think that's about there. He really hated this guy. He just absolutely hated him. Anyway, so the guy that commissioned it, the mayor or the governor or whatever, he died before he could actually be finished, and I've forgotten the guy's name. But anyway, yeah, he died before it finished, and so, but this, as I said, this artist really hated this guy. So what he did as his revenge, what's on top of there, statue on top there, is an eagle. But it's got its wings like straight up, and the only time that an eagle does that, apparently, is when it's about to take off or when it's taking a shit. So basically, this artist was like going, you know what, I'm just going to take a dump over your like life legacy, so have fun with that. And it's just a random, really cool story to come out of it. And as I said, like, yeah, this is like where I'm standing and where I'm filming. This is like, in this sort of quadrant, sort of backed by this side of to like town council hall on one side. It's going to spin around here. You can see like the Capitol building there behind me with this beautiful gold dome on the top there. On other sides you've got like this beautiful Roman amphitheater on one side, and you've got the original library for like the city of Denver, which was like built in like 1910, like 1909, 1910. So yeah, this is really cool. It's this beautiful green open space. It's being worked on at the moment. Like they're going to be holding a Pride Festival here in the next like the next few days. So it's really cool. Like all this stuff's being set up. So it's a bit sort of crowded at the moment, but at the same time you can still walk through it and still enjoy it. And it's got some really cool gardens. Like there's this really cool little garden here that's got like, it looks like a barrel's been spilt over and like spilled wine everywhere, but the wine's like flowers, and that's really cool. Like I said, I love this city. This city is crazy. And oh yeah, and so there's this other thing here. I'll insert some other footage here, but there's got the art museum here, right? The art museum's got two main buildings. So the first building has no right angles in it at all, on the outside or the inside. Nothing is right angles. Some are close, but there are no right angles anywhere, which apparently causes people to feel a bit of nausea and like like motion sickness while they're walking through it, because even on the inside there are no right angles. That's kind of weird, and like structurally, as like having studied engineering, that would be a freaking fucking nightmare to design and build. Anyway, the other main building it has is like a fortress. Like literally, it looks like a castle and a fortress. The idea is that the architect was like, he wants to protect art. He wants our art to be sacred, should be protected. So it should be, like protected in this giant bastion of a fortress of an art gallery. And not only that, but each floor is exactly 10,000 square meters. 10,000 square meters thick, or 10,000 square feet, 10,000 square feet. And it's designed to be, you go around, you see the entire floor in 45 minutes. Because the idea is it was developed using some logic or something during the 70s, where people who go and enjoy art only have an attention span of 45 minutes. So that's as far as you will cover in 45 minutes. Really cool, really weird, really random. There you go. But as I said, this city is absolutely beautiful. It's got green spaces everywhere. It's got a lot of public art out there. Some art is better than others, not gonna lie, but you know, everything is in the eye of the beholder. But yeah, as I said, I love this city. This city is so cool. It's got this really interesting vibe to it, and I'm so glad I've got to spend some time here. So there you go. Anyway, folks, as I said, I just wanted to check in and say this is how my travels are going. I'll be back to doing more crazy sort of like exercise things over the next few days. I've heard that there's this thing called the Red Rock Amphitheater, which has like, you know, these stupidly large amounts of steps, and I need to do some step training, so I'm going to be doing that, and potentially the Manitoba Incline, because apparently is should be on my list of things to do, so I'm going to try that as well. So there you go. Alright folks, thanks very much for tuning in for the ongoing adventures and travels of Tristan as he goes around the US as he's heading back home. Thanks very much, take care, we'll talk to you and see you on the next vlog. See you guys.